So obviously the fight with Islam didn't happen in Los Angeles, as is well documented. Dana said something Saturday. He thought, and I made the same mistake also on the weigh-in show when I said,
Yes, I see. I saw that.
Yeah, I go, him stepping on the scale is a big thing considering he missed weight last time. But you did not miss weight last time.
No, I have never ever like issue with my weight, and the make the weight is not a hard deal for me. So, and for especially how you can miss the weight if you're been waiting for that fight like 6 years, and like I knew about that fight before 4 months. Like you can bring your body like till that day where you're like good, and it's not like 4 weeks or 2 weeks. You gotta jump in on a diet and like could do a lot of cardio. And I was lighter than the last ones. I was lighter for 3 pounds, and I was in the pictures. How you can see like I was so lean. I was in good shape.
This was the craziest pictures ever.
The worst thing, I overtrained and it hurt my back, especially when I was dehydrated. I hurt my back, and doctors came and checked my back, and they said like if you couldn't move, if you couldn't make the weight, just don't do that. So,
Arman, what do you think when you hear that from me, and then you hear it from Dana, and you're like, oh my God, this is so bad, right? Because you stepping on the scale is a great thing, but then obviously I have a big voice in MMA. Obviously Dana is the voice in MMA. When you hear that, what do you think? Like, as the guy that knows, it wasn't a weight issue; it was a medical issue.
I'm mad on the doctors because they're supposed to tell to Donna what really happened, or they check my back and or send me to do MRI or something, and made the right decision, and Donna, like, until nowadays they think like I have an issue with my weight cut, but never. And I'm professional, and like everybody who is close to me, they know me. If I'm in the camp or if I'm on a diet, I never eat like outside, and I'm so disciplined for that. And how can I miss that fight for the weight? It's like biggest fight in my life. It's gonna change my life as well, and I'm gonna make a lot of money, and like after, and I could be a champion, and my life is gonna change.
You get on the scale Friday as the backup fighter for Ilia Topuria, Charles Oliveira. Going into that fight, what was your expectation? Did you expect Charles Oliveira to be more competitive with Topuria, considering you and him had a decent fight in the last one?
I thought the Topuria gonna finish him in the third round.
Why?
Because I thought Topuria is not gonna be rushed, and he's gonna like take his time because he's so confident on his feet. He's not gonna rush it, and but like Oliveira has no chin. He like a lot of people drop him, and he plays guard, but he's getting old now. His chin not there, and he has a so difficult weight cut as well. And his time, I guess, passed. And stylistically, he's bad matchup for the Topuria as well, because he has no wrestling to take him down. And on the feet, how you can beat Topuria. And Oliveira has no good kicks as well. Like, he has push kick. He started very well with push kicks, and but then he just missed one punch and started like play his game on the boxing distance. You should work like straight punches. Stay on the long distance. If you're on the close distance, you gotta like just run out, or like just go to the wrestling. Try to take him down.
So when you watch that, right, they pan to all you guys sitting in the front row, and they want your reaction. What was your immediate thought watching Ilia Topuria, I mean, honestly, knock out Charles Oliveira after knocking out Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski back together? Like, were you impressed by the performance of Ilia?
I was impressed because it happened in the first round, but I knew like he has one of the best boxing in our division right now, and he's the best weapon is a boxing. So, and when he knocked him out like that, I was surprised. Like he just like fall like he just falls straight, you know. Yeah, so was good knockout, you know.
Yeah, what? Arman, you were the #1 contender going to fight Islam. After the fight didn't happen, Dana famously said he has to fight again. You go and you make the weight, right? So it is assumed that if the thought was that you had a weight issue, you make the weight, now you're going to find yourself back in the #1 contender position. But after the fight, Topuria starts to call everybody out. He called you out. He called Gaethje out. He called Paddy out. Paddy was the one, though, that walked into the octagon. First off, how'd that happen? How did he become the one that got into the octagon and it wasn't you who was the #1 contender?
It was a Joe Rogan mistake.
Oh, Joe Rogan called him in?
Yeah, Joe Rogan called him. It was the Joe Rogan mistake, and he shouldn't like call his even name, like bring him to the octagon or like Paddy. He called the Paddy to come to the octagon, and yeah, I was surprised, but you know when Dana said it shouldn't be like that, I said okay, hopefully he's not fighting for the title.
Yeah, were you upset? Were you upset when you were watching that? Like as you see Paddy Pimblett, because it's hard to erase the visual of that, right? Like in people's minds, they saw Paddy Pimblett and Ilia Topuria in the octagon like Paddy was the next guy. Were you like upset knowing that it's going to be an uphill battle now?
20-30 minutes I was of course upset because I said this is not sport, this is WWE. They can do whatever they want to do, like just you know, I've been fighting with everybody, you know, and like had a good winning streak with the top fighters, you know, and then when I listened to Dana's interview about the Paddy, I said okay, hopefully he's not fighting for the title, and they must put me on the title fight because I'm #1 contender, I'm most deserved fighters right now. And after me, they can fight, but no. But next it's me for sure.
Have you heard anything in the days that since the fight in regards to what's going to happen in the future at 155 with you and Ilia and Paddy and Justin Gaethje, who won his last fight and said that he wants a championship opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, UFC gonna decide it who is gonna fight for the title, and but if you ask like fans and people, they just call my name and they know like I'm real contender, and I know just me can beat Topuria. I mean, I just need the fight and to show everybody like I'm a different fighter, and I've been improving so much, and my last fight was like 1.5 years, and I'm just can't wait to go there and to show like who's the ARMAN TSARUKYAN and why I'm #1 contender, and that day I'm gonna be a world champion. So it's not just wrestling, I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I'm not gonna just try to wrestle him. I'm gonna strike him, I'm gonna kick him, I'm gonna up kick him, and you know, and like try to do. But yeah, obviously I'm not gonna try to box him. I'm gonna try to do like a real MMA fight, to show him wrestling, to punch him wrestling, to show him wrestling, to kick him, you know, and like clinch work. Yeah, I watched his first fight, and he was wrestling a little bit. He got tired so much, and he never fought with wrestlers like me, who knows like freestyle wrestling. He had Bruce Mitchell, or what's his name? Bruce
Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell as the worst. He's the worst fighter in 145. He took him down and like hold him like with the crazy from the crazy position. He got his single leg, and he took him down like. I mean, and he couldn't escape like 1 minute. He was pulling the guard. If you're good on the ground, you never pull guard. You're just trying to sweep or like get out from there. I mean, I can tell he's not high level. Yeah, on the video he hits pads very well and like defend the wrestling so like beautiful. But I mean, it's not WWE. I can't wait to show like everybody.
Ilia Topuria is now #1 pound for pound in the ESPN MMA rankings. What do you think about that?
He deserved to be a #1
because he's a 2-division champion, right?
He's two division champion. He like knocked out, lost his fights, and like he knocked out the GOATs. And I mean, how he went there and like knocked out Charles Oliveira in the first round, and Islam just move up. If Islam gonna win the title in 170, he's gonna be pound for pound.
Back, right?
Yeah, for sure. Because yeah, it just takes time. But I'll send Topuria back to top 15 pound for pound.
You're confident against Ilia, huh? It's hard though because it's undefeated.
I would when the fight started, I wanted to Topuria win because for me it's easier to fight Topuria than Oliveira.
Wait,
my style.
I don't understand that though. I don't understand that, Arman. Like, how can you say that?
Because
Ilia is easier fight?
Because I like to take down people. You know, when you take down Charles Oliveira, he still can like choke you or some like do submission.
He almost had you. He almost had you.
Yeah, but Topuria is gonna try to get up. Just he's gonna like defend. He's not gonna like, and then you can like just go like 1,000 times to take him down because there is no problems on the ground. He's not gonna try to choke you or something. You know.
That Bryce Mitchell fight that you were speaking about, he won that fight by submission. Arman.
I mean, Bryce Mitchell, he grew up with wrestling.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I mean, maybe he's a good guy, but not the best fighter. I mean, I watched his last fight. I mean, his striking is crazy. Where he trains even.